Nahihirapan ka na ba? At gusto mo nang mag-let go? O binitawan mo na ba? Dahil masakit na talaga. What's up, meatheads? Welcome to the channel. My name is Cinder and I am a powerlifter and I like making videos about lifting. Kaya kung ikaw ay bumitaw na, ano pang hinihintay nyo? Subscribe na! Okay, now that the corny part is over, I have had some realizations when it comes to deadlift grip over the past few training cycles, so I just want to share a little bit about some stuff that I learned. So in this video, we are talking about deadlift grip. So just a short disclaimer, I'm not a physical therapist or a doctor or a coach or a nutritionist. I'm just a meathead and I like lifting stuff. So take it as it is. So I hope that everybody that enjoys lifting heavy barbells, young or old, boy or girl, experienced or beginner, I hope you're all going to learn a thing or two that will help improve your deadlift grip. Except if you are competing in the 93 kilo weight class men's open this July, yeah, don't watch this video. Okay, pag-usapan natin ngayon ng deadlift grip. So over the past training cycles, I have pulled up to 235 kilos without chalk, without straps, just my fingers and the barbell. So when I was running my LP a few years ago, all the resources that I was reading recommended to use double overhand grip for as long as you can. And I still stand by that recommendation. Kung ikaw ay fresh meat pa sa gym, bago sa pagdedeadlift, bago sa kahit anong pagbubuhat, I also do recommend that you try to maximize the double overhand grip. So it's just simply gripping how you intuitively would without a coach telling you how to grip. Both of your hands facing your body. That is why I think that it should be maximized because it's natural for most people. So I did that when I was just starting out and I was able to get to 160 kilos for 5 reps double overhand. No chalk, no straps, nothing, just the barbell in my hands again. Now of course, deadlifting grip has a skill component to it, so I probably cannot do 160 kilos for 5 reps double overhand anymore. So after that point, I have been using mixed grip and straps. Up to recently, I am currently using hook grip. So I haven't been using the hook grip for that long. But if you are into powerlifting, I highly recommend that you learn it, practice it, and really get used to it because I think it's still the best hook grip to use for powerlifting. So I am a nobody talking about this stuff. That is why I will be leaving a link in the description of a video made by Candito and Noriega, two of the strongest lifters on YouTube if you are interested to really learn how to hook grip. Just understand that the hook grip is really not for everybody. So for everybody else, you're stuck to using mixed grip and straps. So let's talk about the double overhand grip first. I really do believe that there is merit to milking out your double overhand grip for as long as you can, especially if you're just starting out. As long as it does not cause any problems. Because it teaches a lifter how to hold a barbell. Common mistake na nakikita ko sa mga baguhan is gripping the bar high in the hands.
So this is how most people would grip. So you can see that their fingers are really curled up and the bar is here.
So remember sa physics classes natin na an object in motion likes to stay in motion. So if your barbell is high in your hand, it has space to roll down your hand. And once it starts rolling, it's just gonna keep rolling. What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Now what I mean by gripping low is to let the bar sit here. So this is how normal people grip. And this is how I would recommend people would grip. So low in the fingers, low in the hand. Kung nandito siya, it will eventually roll itself here. But if you start here, that's not going anywhere.
So keeping the barbell low in your hands removes the risk of the barbell trying to roll down and slip off of your fingers. So once you have come to the point where you have maximized your double overhand grip and you feel like adding a pound to that barbell will slip off of your fingers, or you can add an additional rep after your set just because of your grip, then it is time to learn how to mix grip. And this is the reason why I believe it is good to start with a double overhand, because all you have to do this time when you're learning how to mix grip is supinate the other hand. Usually the weak hand. So you never really have to adjust the way you wrap your hands around the hand. I believe that the adjustment when it comes to getting used to the mixed grip is in the lats. So yes, wala kang binago sa kung paano mo hinawakan yung barbell. Inikot mo lang yung isang kamay. But because of that switching of one hand, your body can sort of twist in different ways. So medyo hindi mo nahahanap yung tightness sa lats mo when you try to really dip your hips down and find the tightness before you start pulling. So you kind of have to get used to that uneven tug on your lats before you get super tight and pull. So it's a different kind of feeling from double overhand. Also, it's good to know that mixed grip can cause this weird thing, especially near max attempts where you start to rotate. So this is a video of my third attempt in the last meet where I competed, where you can see that I obviously was rotating, and I feel like it is because of the mixed grip. So from that point forward, I decided to learn how to hook grip. But like I said, we're not going to be talking about hook grip in this video. Let's talk about using straps. If you are planning to compete in powerlifting soon, alamin mo na hindi pwede gumamit ng straps sa competition. But we still use it for training, especially when we're doing high rep sets. So over the years, I had a love-hate relationship with lifting straps because it feels so awkward, it feels weird for some reason. And I think I just recently realized why. I always hated using straps kasi feeling ko hinihila ko pa harap and it alters my joint angles, changing my starting position, and I don't know, it just feels weird. Hindi ko makuha yung tamang brace, especially for heavier attempts. So realize that every single barbell is around 28 to 29 millimeters, pero yung mga kamay natin magkakaiba ng sukat yan. So ladies would obviously have smaller hands. I have a relatively big hand and long fingers, so that's where I think the differences come. So the way I would use to set up straps is really crank the strap para walang slack yung strap. And that pulls the bottom of my hand really close to the barbell. And that is not how I pull when I am pulling without straps. So what I did to fix this problem is to set up the straps, strap it like I normally do for a normal deadlift, and then hook grip it. Yan, napansin nyo, pag gagawin ko yung hook grip with the straps on, it's gonna create some slack in the strap. After that, I will take off my thumb from under the bar, and voila! Much more stable starting position with straps. So I realized that because of the size of my hand, there has to be a little slack in the strap because from my wrist to the bottom of my fingers is quite a few inches. So the strap has to travel all that distance before wrapping around the barbell. I am going to do hook grip for my first rep, and then I'm going to try to do mixed grip after my first rep. So I'm doing 5 reps. Remember guys, if you are powerlifters, that you only need to do 1 rep in competition. Hook grip isn't really the most comfortable grip, it kinda hurts. So 1 rep is enough. So it's getting really dim. I'm sorry about the lighting. I don't have enough light for the gym at the moment. But the word on using chalk. Chalk is a very helpful tool if you have butterfingers and if you live in a place that's really moist. So do take advantage of using chalk. Learn how to use it right. I do believe that people use way too much chalk. Ganong pahid lang, okay na. Sa aming nag-hook grip, it also helps to chalk around the thumb and fingernails because that's where you're actually gripping when you do hook grip. Let's get on to the set.
I had such a huge appetite for it, so it's like you do something for 3 years, like especially you kind of know, like you know, perfect example of Dunning Kruger right now. I like to know at least where to find the right answer, so that's where I'm at this point, and that kind of takes time, I think.
Whew, that was harder than it should have been. So nandito yung tatay ko sa building actually. Kakatext niya lang kasi na nanginginig na yung building. So I had to drop the deadlift slowly. Anyway, that's how I do my 5 rep sets. If I'm doing singles, doubles, triples, I usually keep it at hook. If I'm doing like 8 reps, that's when I use straps.
So that's it. I wanted to keep this video short. Let me know down in the comments how you grip your deadlifts and why. And let me know what else you want to see in this channel. I hope that everyone preparing for July is training well. Thank you for watching this video. May strength be upon us all. Peace!